Hello and welcome to these beautiful woods here in Scotland, and it's a truly incredible hot and sunny day. Let me flip you around. So I'm here with my dog Patch and we're exploring the woods, and I've already asked permission of the woods to come here and talk with the trees. They said yes, and they also pointed out the different areas. And I'd love to ask the trees today about the earlier video I made. So at the time we're recording, it's a few hours ago. These videos may be several hours, possibly a day apart. I'd like to ask the trees about, and the forest and the elementals here, about the dark matrix that's been posed upon the earth, to help understand more about the effect that it's had on earth and how they feel about it right now. And there's a tree straight ahead. So this tree just here is suggesting I connect with it. As I get close to the tree, the way the shadows are cast, there's this lovely spiral energy of the tree. Oh, that is so cool. Wow. So let me ask permission first of all. It says yes. As I asked the question about the dark matrix, the tree says that effectively it's holding down the vibrations of Earth as it surrounds the outer atmosphere of the planet. And it's lovely because just as we were hearing that, there's these butterflies playing over there, and you could even hear them making a sound as they're flapping around together. And it was a really wonderful experience of thank you, tree, thank you so much. A really wonderful experience of demonstrating high vibrations, happy high vibrations. I hope you're enjoying my new camera, the Osmo Pocket 3. If I'd known such an incredible device existed, I would have started saving much sooner for it. It's just incredible. It's a little camera, fits in your pocket, has a little, it's really just a lens on a gimbal, so I can move around. I can even move like this and it'll follow my face. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So a real honor to receive this, and thank you for your love and support that helps me afford to invest in these devices that really help capture this beauty, witness this beauty around us. Patch's enjoying it. So the dark matrix or dark web of low vibrations, I go into a lot of detail in my other video, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to find out about its history, etc. I was more interested in nature's response. I will link this video to my previous video today. I believe it's called Sun Destroys Dark Matrix. So some of you may experience some of the displacement of low vibration dark energy within our collective at this time. And it's important to bear witness to this. And one thing I often do, one technique I do, is I place my hand on my heart and I just ask my heart, is this my energy? Is this my energy? So I would do this. I would place my hand on my heart and say, heart, is this my energy? Is this my energy? Or I may ask, heart, where is this? Patch is digging a hole. Where is this energy from? What is the origin of it? And these are all ways to just take a moment to ask, when you ask these questions of your heart, just to allow your heart to answer. Perhaps we'll ask another tree a different question. How does the tree feel about the releasing of the dark matrix and suppression of vibrations upon the earth? The releasing of these. This tree has lots of beautiful eyes. Look at these, you can get right up close. Wow, that's so cool. Can I ask you, tree? Is it okay if I ask? Tree says yes. Thank you. Yeah, this tree said this is a big, beautiful release. O sara inera on toro unti simia takama ara ara ara. It's a remembrance, the tree says, a remembrance of its soul, its ancient wisdom. So much of the purpose of the dark matrix was by keeping us in low vibrations, holding us back from our own wisdom, our own ancient wisdom, often of higher vibrations. Makes a lot of sense, right? A system designed to separate us from ourselves, from our highest truth, our highest good. Wow. Thank you, tree. It's very mind-blowing. Makes perfect sense. And so much of my meditation today has been about my meditation message from my spirit guides, the receiving has been about the receiving from our own souls of higher wisdom, higher frequencies, codes that we've had in the past, and that we're now bringing into the present. Wow. I was speaking light language there. If you're not familiar with light language, or perhaps my light language, or languages, should I say, that light language was a form of Elvian light language from my past lives. And it was very much a remembrance. I felt the energy, both of the tree and myself, remembering ourselves. And I feel it's such a beautiful gift to, my song today was called Receive Me. And I wasn't asking you to receive me in the song. I'm asking you to receive yourself. And I really love that. I love that feeling of, there's so much magic, such as this wonderful tree here. Multifaceted tree. Is this five aspects to it. Let me ask this tree about its form. Can I ask, is that okay, tree? It says yes. The tree says, it's a race. It's a race of all aspects of it. This one here on the left is the darker aspect of it. That's the lightest, the thinnest, which is growing the fastest. And then the other three, the strong foundations. Wow, very cool. That was fantastic, thank you. And some of you, as we change subject a little bit onto the fifth dimension, some of you have been asking about Ascension, and I've been doing some videos as a result on that. And since the last video about, I was in the woods the other day and I was talking about, you know, can you take your home with you? Well, I had started to remember, and I was also chatting with a friend who's had experiences of other dimensions and their home in other dimensions, and I remembered that one really fascinating aspect of the experiences I've had in 5D have been that buildings grow. They're often grown from crystalline structures, so living, liquid crystal that can harden as strong as a crystal or strong as diamond. And it's so funny because I've been reflecting on this for a few weeks about our modern homes and how from the day that they're built, modern homes enter a state of decay. You know, it's like, happy birthday to your house. And then from there onwards, it just gets more and more things wrong with it. You know, the roof needs more repairing. You can probably tell I'm picking up something that Patch is leaving. There's a rustling bag. I'll try and keep the bag out of the camera. Excuse me, Patch. So, and I just remember feeling into this possibility that maybe there's a way of homes to repair themselves. You know, maybe, like other living things, homes could grow. So I was chatting with my guides about it yesterday, and they said, Jon, the water beneath your homes, so our homes, you know, and I mean the water, the moisture in the ground. Both my ears have just started ringing. The water in the ground, in a higher vibrational state, such as the fifth dimension, it is just roasting here. Wow. Higher vibration water can form into what I was seeing as liquid crystal or crystalline waters, and there's an intelligence behind it, and that you can do, you know, in the fifth dimension we'll be able to do ceremonies with our homes. Let me just show you this path. It's quite cool. Ceremonies with our homes where we enter an agreement where our home can accept the crystalline, the liquid crystal from beneath the ground, and allow it to grow up and enter into our homes, specifically into the walls and roof and floors, and help support and grow the integrity of the home. And over time, what would happen is, you know, perhaps over 50, 100 years, as the home would have naturally been decaying, in that time the crystalline aspects of it would have continued to grow and would take over and repair itself, so your home would become much more living. I do feel our homes are conscious, they're sentient, as we spend a lot of our time and energy and conscious awareness within our homes. We give birth to that consciousness anyway. So that's really exciting. It's a concept, you know, renewable, regrowable structures feel so right. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Have you had any experiences of what you feel are higher vibration realm or dimension? This is a cool tree over here, isn't it? Look at this big guy. There's one in front, but the one behind is the big one. Really beautiful. Let me just ask, I know I've been going up and touching trees, let's just ask at a little bit of a distance what this tree is. It says that the tree homes a local elemental being. Wow. Well, thank you so much for letting me enter here and talk with you. That's so beautiful, thank you. What a beautiful home. And there's a little clearing around it. I don't know if you can see. Wow. And also a little, someone's put a birdhouse on it as well. It reminds me of that song by They Might Be Giants. Build a little birdhouse in your soul. And just taking a moment to enjoy the energy of this place. Well, thank you so much. As I've been posting photos of walks here, you've been reflecting on them and describing some of the portals or, you know, beings or energies. Yeah, please do in my videos, please do enter the minutes and seconds of when you experience something. I'm often focused on the video and the next question I'm asking. It's hard to take in all this beauty all at once. You're very blessed to be surrounded by such beautiful woods here. So many as well. There's one right next to my house, and then there's this one which is about 10 minutes drive away. It's near Spot Village to the south of Dunbar, East Lothian, Scotland. And then there is Pressmennan Woods, which I was at yesterday with my daughter. That's the footage you see with the one that's playing music. And there's also Binnie Woods, which is next to Tinningham, and that's a memorial woods. That I'm not sure which is bigger. It might, I don't really know, somewhere between Pressmennan and Binnie Woods, maybe very similar. And these trees that have fallen in these patterns is really fascinating. I've been enjoying a lot of Sasquatch videos. I've met Sasquatch before and even touched the hand of a Sasquatch. And so I know they're real and they're also interdimensional. But what I really love is videos a bit like I'm creating. I love watching people just exploring nature and experiencing magical things. Whenever I come down here, there's a bird that squeaks away. Feels it's like an eagle. So this tree right up at the top there is like snapped. And then this is the top that's fallen down here. Maybe even two parts of it. I'm guessing in the storm, in the Sasquatch videos, you see a lot of crosses made of logs or breaking trees to make crosses. And it's, some people say that it's maybe to mark boundaries and, or, you know, to suggest that's an area that the Sasquatch shouldn't go. And it's, what really fascinates me is the energy of this place. It shifts quite dramatically from area to area. So the first few areas, the first kind of, what are we at now? 20 minutes. So the first 10 minutes feels almost like you're being introduced to the area, introduced to the woods. And then the second of those 10 minutes, it feels you're becoming more immersed. And that, originally when I saw that big tree that houses an elemental being, I felt that it was perhaps a gateway. But as I understand it, it was more saying that it's a gatekeeper. And then as you come down here, you come down these steps, you begin to feel more of a Fey energy. And that feels really beautiful. I'd love to get down to the river. Maybe you can go that way and get down to it. It'd be lovely to explore more. I'm also not sure if you walk straight ahead there, if it's actually ground or just the plants growing on the water or overhanging the water. So some of you described a portal down here, which I absolutely felt as well. So we can go and see that. And this is where I often sing to my, sorry Patch, this is where I often sing to my ancestors, our ancestors. We're all related here on Earth, all one big family. Wow, look, so this tree has 4 aspects to it. And then this one is like a whole town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess they're all the same tree. Wow, you're beautiful. And just about here, in this little area here, I often feel that there's something behind me there, following me, and that it follows me. So this is I feel it's 4th dimensional. That it follows me, you know, as you enter a space, a frequency, it's helping guard my back, if that makes sense. And interestingly, there's a little trail here. I've never been up the top there. I don't know if that's a deer trail or not. Just trying to avoid getting stung here. And this is often where I do a little bit of singing. Sing some light language. On you go, Patch. There's a very gentle, graceful energy here today. And this embankment feels so saturated with magic. This whole area here, just as we enter. And you can see the trees lined up to the right, down towards the river, the burn as we would call it. In little streams in Scotland we call barns. It's a barn. Ooh, Tarahia Murusi Murusi Na Na Antasia. And talking of trees, that would be an amazing tree to climb. You can just see it up there, right up the top of the hill. I've never used zoom. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of a zoom. That is very much a king energy, a master energy from that tree. Sorochisi Marasi. I'm singing for the highest good of all, for all of the ancestors and beings, spirits, elementals, fey beings, even Patch that's digging holes at my feet. We celebrate you at this time. We celebrate you. It's safe now. It's safe within this beautiful world that continues to rise up in vibration. We honor you and are so grateful for all your service to all, for all that you've done. Many of you given your lives so selflessly and endured such punishment and torture and trauma to help. My ears are starting to ring now. Just enter this space, so this is the portal space here, to allow me to exist, to allow me to feel safe, to finally step into my psychic, physical, metaphysical superpowers. Thank you, dear souls. I see many of them, my ancestors, standing here right now, up on this embankment. Some are sitting, some are standing around the trees. Thank you, dear souls. I love you. Urai si chia moro uno kara. I sing to your hearts. I sing to your souls. I celebrate you all with love, compassion. And I ask for nothing but for you to witness me. And if you wish, show yourself on camera if you serve the highest good of all. Thank you. This would be such a wonderful place to stay overnight. I'm sure it'd be eventful. Come on, Patch. And there's a beautiful breeze celebrating us across the top of the trees at this time. Just thanking this beautiful area. And then as we shift through here, I feel I'm leaving a portal. So this felt more human and ancestry behind me. And as we go through here, I feel we're shifting more into the Fae elementals. And we've met some here a few times, which is very lovely. Hello, dear tree. The tree was laughing at me. It was mimicking a nickname that my family have for me at the moment, which is Leaf. My family love calling me Leaf, which I love. I just got stung on my leg by a leaf. It's fascinating, all the crackles you get up here. Ora intere elmoto soro chochimia takama. And asking any of these beings that serve the highest good to perhaps show themselves on camera. Just letting Patch go through the stinging nettles. Nettle soup is meant to be amazing. I'm sure I've had it before. It's like a superfood nettles, isn't it? I think you're meant to boil it first, just in case you start shoving nettles in your mouth. Just beautiful here. Otara inereba tokoro usunoto shono rotomo. I was suggesting that perhaps move some bushes around. Those crackling noises. Incredible. Okay, Patch, on you go. Patch is definitely on alert. Somewhere down here there's a secret path. And what I love is sometimes it's just not visible, so it's really hard to find. I mean, it's secret, right? I guess that's the point. Just flipping around for a moment in case any of my metaphysical friends appear behind me. It's quite hard because the camera's on follow me mode, so whenever I move like this, the camera lenses gimbling around and following me. It's so amazing bringing this camera here. What a treat. And thank you for coming with us. Not quite as grateful for the flies that are buzzing around my head, but I'm grateful for the hat. Look at these. Can you see them on camera? Ah, it's so beautiful, thank you. I thought for a minute that it might be snowing. And then I thought maybe it's some sort of confetti, and then it's these little seeds of plants just blowing through. Quite a few of them. Thank you. Well, I did ask for them to show themselves on camera. And then we could head down here if we can find the secret entrance and take a look. This way, Pitch. Just pausing for a moment. There was a being I saw in my third eye just hiding behind one of these trees. Ora ini tirei imotoro so chichimiaka. It says it's not ready to be on camera. That's okay, I respect you. Keep going, Patch. So here it is. There's this log down here that looks very much like a do not go down here. So let's go, Patch. Come on. We're entering the secret garden, secret realms, and this little path. I'm just asking permission. Iti toro shi chikimato so toro ama iraka. Here's a tree with 3 big, beautiful trunks. Or are they 3 trees? They're very close together. This way, Pitch. And this path that winds around, it's so fascinating because the path appears worn. Worn by what? Really lovely sound. So, yeah, there is an elemental being here. Are you here today? Chosimara I tokoro uchusu. I hear it saying, I'm always here, I'm always here. This is an elemental being answering. Always here, supporting the land. So this is also a place where some animals come to drink. A watering hole. And this tree seems to have been pulled out by its roots. There's quite a lot of dramatic tree falls here. And then these 2 trees that cross. They cross over. Oh, and they're resting on this one over here. Wow. That's quite incredible. I don't know what my camera's making of me thrusting it around in lots of different directions. That's incredible. 2 trees crossed over. It's a portal. I've said that before when I've been here. And look at this tree's roots, how they grow up. Wow. And then the little home. Ira o tokoro I chimiawa kuta inia. Says it's out for the day. You can climb up there to the left and explore the ruins more. On another day I will come back and explore more off route. Thank you, dear souls, Fae beings. It's really fascinating. The more I come here, the more I connect with the beings here, and including the wildlife. You get to know the wildlife and their personalities more, and they're not just random birds or random insects. And I feel the more they get to know your energy as well and become more comfortable with you. Come on then, Patch. Maybe you'd like to share in the comments some of your favourite places in the world. Maybe a place where you've had just beautiful feelings or experiences with loved ones. Whatever resonates with you. And also a big thank you for your recent bookings, people signing up for the Higher Self Foundational Training, people booking me for one-to-one sessions. It's all available on my website. Take a look, or I also posted in my free weekly newsletter. I created another meditation. Should I say I made another meditation that was 33 Great British Pounds. It's now free of charge, so you can try that out yourself, all to help you step into your dream life. And yeah, it's really exciting times. A big thing I'm personally excited about is just a couple more weeks or so until we get our new motorhome. So excited for the adventures. I'll be taking you guys with me, and I'll be chatting with the Scott, the sales guy, on camera, which will be a new adventure for me. And I'm sure I'll give you a tour. I can do a review video, first impressions of it's called a Giotti 330 Sienna. Giotti 330 Sienna, 6 meters. So exactly the same length as the camper van we have at the moment. It's wider and newer. And yeah, we'll be going from a camper van and a caravan, or trailer as it's known in other countries, down to one vehicle, which would be fantastic. Simplification. Look at this big beautiful tree. Hello. Oh, I really wish I knew my different types of trees. Is this a type of ash? Or birch, perhaps? Is that the bark we're seeing here? This lighter bark? Oh, you're beautiful. And look at this cheeky ivy, like, making its way up. I do feel that trees and ivy, for example, it's all done in communication with each other. You know, they do talk about it. What's fascinating here is ivy has previously died on this tree, and now there's a new one growing up. So you can see just here the new one. That's super cool. Well, thank you so much for joining another video. It's the first time I've had the opportunity to take my new camera to these woods. It's very easy, just one hand. And yeah, in many respects I'm very grateful for Kevin, my previous microphone, breaking, because I used to use my microphone and my phone, and now it's pretty fast to copy these videos from the camera, and I just copy them onto my phone and do all the editing on my phone. You may notice I don't really do any editing, but for some of these videos I increase the volume a bit so you can hear it. And look at these trees that have fallen here. Wow. Well, you're very beautiful. And yeah, I'd love to see these woods continue to flourish. Such a magical place. And I'm excited to explore more places, especially as we pick up our new motorhome. Just avoiding Patch knocking these stinging nettles into my bare legs. They might sting me. Okay, and you can just see Minnie are just the name of our nickname for our camper van over here, just peeking through the woods. I am roasting Patch, and yeah, today's definitely an easier day. Just yesterday was a very long day, and today's a couple of client sessions and some videos today. Just this is me in my happy place, exploring nature, singing light language, talking psychically to trees about the continued evolution of our planet, and bringing you guys with me. Thank you so much for joining. Patch and I, we're very grateful for all your love and support. Take care, everyone. Sending love. Bye.